Hi, my name is Cheyanne Pauley. I'm a junior in sustainable design at the University of Illinois. I chose sustainable design for a broad look on everything. Sustainable design covers urban planning and urban design, landscape architecture. It's very important to me that we all have like a base knowledge, especially in like restoration design. You have to kind of know like, oh, which plants are going to work here? Is this okay for building? Is this going to take up too much water? I did enjoy learning SketchUp. That was my first like modeling software I ever learned, and I learned that through sustainable design. So as a sustainable designer, I'm looking more towards urban design within like city plannings and brownfield restoration. And you have to work with like atmospheric scientists and environmental scientists to make sure like what I'm doing, is this going to negatively impact the future of the city? If I build this building here, is it going to make flooding worse? If I decide to put in the solar field on this capped landfill, is this going to affect the environment, the forest around it? So I think working with other disciplines is very important to keep communities safe and to help them grow. My goals, I would like to work with mostly just landfills. What can we do with them? A big inspiration for solar fields came from Urbana's Community Solar, which is a landfill that was capped. The EPA approved it, and then a whole solar field was put on it. Brownfield restoration is taking contaminated sites, such as like industrial factory areas that are no longer in use, or landfills that are no longer in use, and either removing all the contaminants or just sealing all contaminants in the environment. So you can use it for parks, solar fields. Methane gas retrieval is pretty big right now. Some places are doing like vegetation parks. They're experimenting with like tomatoes to kind of pull like lead out of the ground. So you can do quite a bit with it. My first knowledge of brownfield restoration came from FAA 230, which is built environment. We started in the area talking about like how contaminants like affect cities and like, oh, it's unusable, it's just this blank plot of land. So it's like, oh, like how do we fix this? How can we make this knowledgeable? FAA 330, which is where we learned more like design skills like SketchUp and like how to create models of like different plant areas and like buildings. And then we also learned LCAs, which are life cycle assessments, which is really important for how long a product's gonna last, where's it gonna end up once it's no longer in use. Thinking about brownfield restoration, I think a lot of people think like, oh, hazard, stay away, this can harm you. But I think of it more as like opportunity. You can do so much. There was a story in California that built like softball and baseball fields, and they have like tournaments there. It's more of an opportunity than like stay away, this can harm you.